the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. There is no escape.
Solidify! I will have order!
Everyone hold hands!
Crumble! Order guide you!
Grow! Winter shall eventually come. I see everything! Grab and reap it!
Gather!
Everyone hold hands!
Shine down!
Stabilize!
There is no escape.
I see everything.
Gather! This is order.
Allow me. This may turn a little.
Illusion shattered.
Rest and rebuild.
There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything. Yeah.
Shine down.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where...
Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
I see everything.
Stabilize.
Illusion shattered.
Hold the line.
I will have order.
Shine down.
Astra. Thank you for complete.
Illusion shattered!
Billowing surge! Allow me!
Order guide you. Solidify.
Committed to memory.
There is no escape!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Stabilize.
Hold the line!
This is order. Gather.
Sure, bring refuge! Allow me!
Shine depth!
Little hands! Rest and rebuild!
Stabilize. I will have order.
Yeah! This may hurt a little. Take yourself a home! Yeah! Hold the line! Let's move up.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Illusion shot! Hey! Rest and rebuild!
Gather!
Sharing my knowledge!
Order guide you.
Everyone hold hands!
Solidify! I will have order.
Committed to memory! Can't sleep? Let's go for a walk then.
Hey, Max. Leave it what me? On top of, oh my bro. Calm yourself, boy.
Not now. I see everything. The night is cold. Allow me. Not now.
Calm
have
yourself,
order.
you horny bastard.
Committed to memory. Everyone hold hands.
Yeah. Stabilize.
Billowing surge. Ha! Stars shine for me, and I will stay eternally. Yeah!
Order guide you.
Allow me, my guiding stars.
What's up, Thunder? How you doing? Oh shit. I was grinding for today. Fontaine. No, I'm not done exploring. I've been trying not to get burnt out from the game. Oops, wrong one. Yeah. The Vivian version 2 boss. Vivian. You talking about the boss that beat my ass over in the corner? $3 million, bro. Oh my god, somebody called Paimon beautiful. What the hell? FBI, FBI. Thunder, no. Aww. Look at cutie patootie Nahida. Kind of big ass footsteps in Nahida leaving. Hi, Tux, how you doing? Hey, can I get a welcome? Bruh, I'm broke. I can't give you nothing. The current cliffs. Oh, cacti. I mean, I guess it is what it is. I don't know. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You might get lucky one day. Not with me though, because I'm broke as hell. GG Tux. I'm currently trying to get yell on myself. Broken mats. I guess you can't fight the ruined serpent because you haven't gotten to it yet.
The campaign begins.
Bro. There's broke and then there's broke. Jesus Christ, bro. Okay, she is an ocean and she shows up fully as Hydra on elemental side. Bro, this dog look weird as fuck. What breed of dog is this? Yeah? School started for Max as well. I ain't got no time, no clue what time it is for them right now. It's a French dog. French dog my ass. Bro, this is trippy. Bro, what kind of student are you? You always gotta do it last day of summer break. Outside of August, nice. Is Mary Ann? I'm confused, bro. That's what I'm saying. Unless she's actually the princess. No! Damn, this game making me have feels right now. But look at Nahihi in a natural habitat. Thunder, what the fuck? Cocoa fish. Cock. I think it's more like female squirt. You can't get pregnant off that.
Find anything you like?
Damn, that's sad. Fuck am I? But the Arana Crystal Fontaine, Brad. If it is, I'm gonna cry. So far, it's looking like it is. Bro, I hated the fucking Arana quest. That shit was long.
Let's move out.
Right, where am I? Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. Please, oh, I'm getting PTSD. Tux, when you get to Fontaine, do not fight this motherfucker. He will beat your ass. Right. Alright, fuck it.
There is no escape. I see everything. Hold the line.
Bro, I am doing no damage to this man.
Torn to oblivion!
I will have order. Gather.
Commit it to memory.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Well grown. Sharing my knowledge.
Stabilize.
Shine down.
This may turn a little.
Oh! Alright then. Man, he got one shot. But have you seen that new Evilette gameplay? New Evilette is literally Hydro Traveler but better. New Evilette. Oh damn, you can't dive in this water. Ooh, chest. Shotgun and kazoo. It took me a fat minute for me to figure out who the hell you're talking about.
Trust and rebuild.
Or I can just move them. How the fuck? Alright, there we go.
We should make the most of these supplies.
Fucking riding shotgun. Who cheating? How am I cheating? Mods? Which mods you talking about?
According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater.
How the fuck?
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Anyways, look at Coco fish in a natural habitat, bro. They really should have gave Coco me some special effect. She's literally a fish.
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base.
Why does it sound like she's
Sure
speaking inside of a
doesn't seem
cave
out of the
instead of
ordinary at all.
underwater?
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
The opera epically. Yeah, like, they should have given her like more swim team or a special swim animation.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their... In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
Oh my god, Chad is literally fucking hard right now for a fight.
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
How can they see shit from up there?
Hey! Don't you understand? You're
So lucky.
currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Look at this Kusogaki, this brat.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
I haven't seen the scene where he fights in the Opera Epic yet.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your but that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjection.
Oh, please. Did you... we can put the discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue, and if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would...
That person is...
Alright, shit, here we go again. Marcel, right?
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
What is bitch ugly?
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious... And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may...
Yes.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Members of the guards, please...
Here we go.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney.
Apologies, sir. I think an attorney won't be necessary.
Very well. In that case, since...
I would like to take everyone back to 3, only through elucidating what really happened in that case.
Navia, do you really? Come on. Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of the gun.
Listen. She got too much makeup on.
If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at the...
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case. Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
Walmart Catherine.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Am I Yanfei
These
now?
are the known facts about the case.
Bro, if only Yanfei was here right now, bro. I need Smug Faye in my life.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Is Ryosley getting added to the standard banner? Yeah, Tainari might be just the best. But you aren't using your Primo gems on the standard banner, are you? There's nothing wrong with getting more bow characters.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water.
Alright, here we go. No? No? Really? Alright then.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead. A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques, but now it is clear that the clothes were proof that since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice. The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered, and instead, unfortunately for Jacques, realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Which emoji is better? I don't know.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the—
What a great theory. It also
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just...
Then, may I ask some questions? 1. Do you
I'm afraid... I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we should be able to find, considering the serial disappearances case. The guards probably—
That makes sense to me.
Miss Yarn,
Why do I
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. Then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been
I've thought about this too. And the answer is actually pretty simple. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
SWAT shotgun. Ayaya is Ayaka. Nahihi is Nahida. Or Teri.
Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right.
Pepperboy, no, not Pepperboy. Osmanthus wine.
But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this...
So, you mean to say...
Osmanthus Pebble.
Your father intended to die?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his... I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the... But since he entrusted his will to you,
So, during the duel...
Yes.
God damn, look at them titties!
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die.
But those buttons are holding on for dear fucking life.
I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callis never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained...
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callis. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulse.
No need to appeal.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just... On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Know what she can say to that.
I know that
It's
even
got
with
time.
that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyway.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with... In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This...
No, it's not your
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
Get another quote with SWAT shotgun, Osman Swan and cock. Bruh.
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time.
I'm still calling my Nahida Nahihi.
Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and next? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice.
I'm gonna get that traveler and Paimon about to bust through the door right now with evidence.
Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you.
Nope, nada, niet. Niet. Nine. God, look at Cock. Look at Cock, so graceful. Oh my God. This is the reason I grinded for 3 weeks. Took me 3 weeks to get this damn bitch. That's what this is for. Alright, let's go.
Hey! Hold the line!
Order guide you. Solidify.
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Osman Swine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memories? No, not Root.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Unknown plant. Look at the Duke. Look at the Duke. Duke of the Vata.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Alright, so them hands.
Illusion shattered.
This is order.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh yeah, today. Last time it was thunder.
There is no escape.
Now you calling Zhongli's meteor a pebble?
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
What were they thinking when they added this effect around the waist? It doesn't really block anything, and it just drags attention to the character's ass. God damn.
Illusion shut.
Show them hands.
Order
Pick a pebble.
guide you. Stabilize.
Covenant of the Deep.
Shine down.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. 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 Hey.
Magic roll.
There is no escape.
Oh, that's what you mean.
I will have order.
No, I didn't. No, I haven't. And I only have enough for one pull, and I severely doubt I'd get her in one pull. Yeah, see? I got Barbara instead. I ain't got no steamer luck, bro. Where is the bitch? There she is.
After all that, we finally... Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here. That's right. Then let's hurry up
Barbara.
and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
I pray that Lord Barbatos will forgive you because my Tommy gun won't. Minna, come back to me.
What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
It's all items from the Dissolve Girls.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are... Huh? You mean the girls from the series? And then they were... And all the boxes of things. These names.
Yo. There any panties in here? Ugh.
contain the waters of the primordials. Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep, it's...
Yeah, bro, have you never heard that?
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water! That means this is where they make all the synth! If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human! Paimon will take notes on this incriminating... Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation. Yep. This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still have not determined the old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by he can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture, and I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. They're all just so evil.
I did that. I didn't do this.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for... Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea. And the experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Jeez. Paimon, no.
Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that
Alright.
Paimon's never read something so scary before. How could someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going. So that's why he... Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments? So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the wall? In any case... We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our yeah! We haven't found anything that reveals his true... No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify... Sure thing. Time...
Welcome back. Bruh.
You take that side, and Paimon will take this side. Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either. Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you... Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. So many! A whole page is... The final name she... Marcel... Wait, but... Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son? Hey!
Paimon is your spirit animal, bro. Yukari is my spirit animal.
And whose image do you see? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know.
I'm merely surprised.
I was waiting for...
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
Bro, even the Oratrice is pissed off in the back.
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I...
Alright, here we go.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Oh my god, voice acting. Oh my god. Oh my god, Acer's talking. Oh my god.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair, and we aren't after your lover. Vinier was dissolved. You kept abducting Nyuk. You even created Marcel as a new identity.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go... And with that, Marcel's motive has now been...
This information regarding your past also... Well, Marcel... You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living. So, you never noticed how we changed...
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
What about Lumine?
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend...
Do you think? Do you really... Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! But you only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house. Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will
Bro,
follow.
already in his villain arc. Bro's in the middle of his villain arc. Fuck you mean?
But I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
Bro, where was he hiding that? Was that up his ass?
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to... I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! Vinier, Please, Vignere.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignere. During an underwater expedition, Vignere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignere back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and after exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many, although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn and just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearance. The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Bro, Hank, I start real pull.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is...
Bro, I keep trying to pronounce that. Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
guilty.
Guards! Take the...
Good. It's...
With that, this...
We really just witnessed history. Who would have...
Yippee! We have Navia bring... He's hurt so many innocent people. Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely...
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Papa? Spina...
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice
But
has been served,
my man still
past
wants his
wrongs
fight.
have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
My man still wants his smoke.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still
Wait,
got
what?
some business to...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Ugh, what now? None of...
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict...
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't...
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the...
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand...
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been... The guilty party has been identified, and thus, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique... According to the judgment of the guilty...
Huh?
Hey! That's not funny! What's with this verdict? Is your
Huh? This has never happened before.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this.
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. Guards, please take this...
Oh, here we go.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Yes, baby, bring back the cape.
He's activating his spell legacy.
Use it, no! God damn it!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Damn it, why'd he stop him? I want to see the fancy star cape again.
What's going on?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it!
Yeah, everybody else has left me.
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
Damn. Sounds like Carly when she said, "Don't touch me."
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's...
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can result...
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be... Don't tell me.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an
Yeah.
explanation. Everything that just took place, including and of course, if you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearance, everything he's done, not to mention the
Bro,
dangers
it's a
he
wet
poses,
fizzle.
are beyond ordinary. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble... Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things ahead...
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put...
She probably just put on that performance to save face. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just...
Alright. Even though we feel... After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Why you gonna do fishy like that?
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Oh no.
Marcel! What are you doing?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close
Look
to
at
me
my
all
eyes.
along. And I... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile?
Paimon agrees.
This request is...
Of course! Wait, no.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct? Very well.
Your Honor,
I will go with him. You...
Thank you.
What can't be? What? But you confusing me right now, Tux. Yeah?
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me!
Vache?
I'm here! I'm here!
Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered all this time. Only the... I must be dreaming. Who would have thought? Vinier,
yeah.
You are my everything. I really don't know how I could...
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Not this
what are you
Oceanade.
saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of
There's
the
multiple
arts,
Oceanades.
and my works would have been if not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my... It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices.
Oh.
Every woman who died by your hand. As our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea. And we were... I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you.
Damn.
This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
No!
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real, but on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here,
oh yeah,
we will show no mercy.
Vache.
Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Yeah, motherfucker got cut off coming to him.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Oh, well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's...
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia.
It's just been one thing after the other.
God damn, look at them size, bro.
Non-stop trips between
They're
Basalt and
struggling.
Portsen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he... This time, though, everyone in Pus...
So his name's definitely...
It's been the dearest wish.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. Oh, by the way, I ran in... well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there. And there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. I believe the story was called... To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do it.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super...
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera...
Now that's another thing to...
Oh, and in other news, I also took...
Oh, are you two on...
While you were investigating Vashik, it was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her.
Oh, that's great.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved... Oh, actually...
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave. And on top of that, just how...
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go...
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent...
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for...
If that's the case, and how long has people been crying?
This is where my father's grave is.
Huh? There's someone there already. Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Now...
But he's not crying right now, so it can't be.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that he...
In that case, I will...
In any case.
Well, ever since that day, there was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be... Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe... Which is also why I didn't stop your father. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his... But Mr. Callis proved me utterly, if not for his sacrifice. The serial disappearances case would have remained. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. This regret has filled me with a sadness that is haunted. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epicles indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're
But
actually
Nervalette's voice
one
always
of
got me
those
chill.
types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the...
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you...
Ah, so Navia and Nervalette. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait to... Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there? Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navi... Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can...
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 hours soon. Speaking of, I might take a break here soon because I need to go and cook dinner and take a shower. It's hot as hell down here in Jamaica. Like stupid hot, like Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navi on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Call in Chicago, you lucky.
It's pretty hard to run into you like this, since you're usually super busy. So we figured
It's hot and humid here.
you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would...
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only... There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature... Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea.
Huh. So it really was?
But today, the primordial sea no longer... What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you...
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life... To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be Does that appropriately summarize?
That's right! It was Lenny...
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have... Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words, the form...
A prophecy? Of the former?
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be... Speaking of, if the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy...
But with Farina being...
Is there anything else? Your sibling. Another blonde-haired traveler. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter. Is there anything else? My apologies. However, I still believe the For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not... As a divinely created mechanism, not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, which is all to say I have been prepared for a situation...
So when Lenny told us that he heard a...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have... Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, if we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will...
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want...
Is there anything... Very well. It was my honor to provide... It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around...
All right. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
All right. And more quests, I'm guessing. Yep. Let's see, what do I have? 107. I got one.
All the world holds dear is but a...
Yep, nothing. But yeah, the thing is where I take a break for today talks.
I stand before it, alone and
Neuvillette hasn't been crying the whole time we were talking to him. Oh, no. No, the whole time he was talking to Navia. Yes, yes, I know you said so. Ah, but this is where I head off now, I think. Yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow though, so I might catch you if you get on. Bro, you're the only one here now. Ooh. Alright, so I'll talk to you later.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Can't either. What's what shotgun, Asthma's pebble, and a hee doing in the fountain? They frolicking, bro. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Yeah. I'm still waiting for you to say goodbye, Tux, because I don't want to leave without you saying goodbye, because that's just rude.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Alright, bye-bye. Make sure to subscribe if you want to watch me tomorrow.